What's up everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe now, and please don't forget to hit that like button after the video. It helps the channel out and I would really appreciate it. Alright guys, today we have a new unboxing. This is by Toys Era, a third-party company. Now the name of the figure is called the Ock. As you can see, it says it here on the front cover of the box. But you already know who it is. By looking at the front cover, it's Dr. Octavius. But since it's a third-party company, and since they don't have the actual rights to the name, they can't call it Dr. Octavius or Dr. Ock or Dr. Octopus. They have to call it the Ock. Now this version of Dr. Octopus is from the Spider-Man movie Part 2, directed by Sam Raimi, which is one of my favorite Spider-Man movies of all time. Sorry, it's just the way I feel. I know a lot of you guys are probably loving the new Spider-Mans that they have now, but Spider-Man 2, directed by Sam Raimi, that movie was freaking classic to me anyways. I don't know. It's just me. Okay, so let's rotate the box now. Let's take a look at the side of the box. You can see the tentacles, the octopus tentacles right there on the side, which looks really good. And on the back of the box, like every other box, it tells you who was behind the figure, who made it. And above that, you can see a picture of the actual tentacles opened. And back to the side of the box with the tentacles again. And pretty much that's it. Not really much going on with the box, just basically the front cover. You can see Dr. Octopus standing in that iconic pose from the movie. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop the rotating, open up the box, and take a look at the figure. Okay, so I got the box laying down flat, so let's open up this bad boy. Alright. Alright, let's take this off, and there we go. Exposing the figure itself, man. That looks freaking awesome as it is. I haven't even taken it out yet, and it looks freaking awesome. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. So I'm gonna start taking out these pieces one by one. And this is that. Wow, this feels really freaking well built. Check that out. Look at the wow. This is really good, man. Let's put this to the side. Here's the other tentacle. And let me get all these hands out of here also. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different hand gestures. And we also have this little clip for the stand. Take this out of here. These are the goggles he comes with also. Pull this bad boy. Wow, man, he feels pretty freaking heavy. We're gonna check him out in a little bit. Let me put him to the side here. Now let's take this off because I'm sure the rest of the stuff is behind this. And there we go. Alright, so let's take out this stand. I don't know if I really like that glossy look to it. I don't know, but we'll check it out in a little bit. Alright, let's pull out the other part of the stand. Some of these money bags, which looks this looks pretty impressive, man. And this is the other part of the stand. Got 2 different options of how you want to stand them, and the 2 other tentacles. There we go. Alright, so here I have it laid all flat out for you guys. These are all the accessories, the 5 different hand gestures, the stand, the tentacles, and the money bags in the back. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you all the accessories individually. Alright, so here we have one of the money bags from the bank scene where he stole a bunch of these bags from the bank. And this is really awesome. This is very good material. You can see the little string here to tie up the bag. And it also says bank on the front. This looks freaking awesome, man. It feels really good too. Okay, so here we have 5 different hand gestures. This one right here actually is pointing with his finger. This looks pretty nice. This one right here, it looks like he's holding a bag for this hand. And this one right here, pretty much the same thing, holding a bag or weapon, whatever. This one right here is a closed fist. And this one is a closed fist as well. So these are the 5 different hand gestures that this figure comes with. All black gloved hands. Okay, so here we have the goggles. Normal, nothing special. Black goggles, they're not glossy or anything. If you do decide to put this on the actual head sculpt itself, please be careful because it could scratch the paint job on the face. Alright, so here we have the stand, and it looks alright. I mean, it says the I wish they didn't have to put anything there. They could have just left it blank, to be honest with you. I don't really like the glossy look. It looks like it's a floor, so I don't know why it would be glossy. What I do like is that they give you 2 different options here to stand your figure on. But other than that, it's just a basic stand. Nothing special about it. But at least it does come with one. Alright, so let's take a look at the head sculpture. Let's remove this plastic. And wow. That really looks like the guy who played Dr. Octopus, Alfred Molina. I mean, when you look at the head sculpture, you could definitely tell right away who it is. No question about it. The likeness is definitely there. And I really like the expression on his face. Well, let's take a look at the jacket, the coat. You can see that the green coat that he has on is really well made. It's not cheap whatsoever. The material is really good. And here he has his shoes. You can see the second coat underneath the green one. This feels good also. It's kind of like leathery like. And his legs definitely feel like they have some kind of padding in it. I guess it's supposed to make it look like he has some weight to him. And if that's the case, it definitely worked. Now behind here you can see this is where you add the tentacles. And he does feel like a heavy figure, so I'm guessing those things on the back does add some weight to it. You could also see that this brown jacket has a zipper. You can unzip it if you want. I guess I'll do that later. But this is an awesome looking figure. Look at this. All that padding. There's a lot of padding under the legs. Man, but look at that head sculpture. It looks just like this guy. In the movie, he was just like this. He had that serious look. Like he was just pissed off at the world. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put him on a rotating table. Have him do a 360 so we can take a look at the figure from all different angles. Alright guys, so I got him standing here with this awesome looking pose. Look at all the tentacles coming straight at you. In video, it looks cool, but you have to see it in person. I mean, it is a very intimidating looking figure. It really stands out so much. It looks like he's pointing at somebody or something, but most likely it's Spider-Man and he's telling his tentacles to attack. Alright, so here we have Dr. Octopus, same exact pose except he's wearing his goggles. Now check out this pose. He's pretty much standing the same way, except this time he's standing a little bit to the side and he's raising both his arms like he's commanding his tentacles to attack. Alright guys, so here is where I rate my figure from 1 through 10. But I'm also wondering, what would you guys rate this figure from 1 through 10? Leave it in the comment section below and let me know. Now, what would I rate this figure from 1 through 10? I'm gonna give it a 9.5. Now the only reason I didn't give it a perfect 10 is because I really wish they would have given us a second head sculpture. I mean, this figure is badass. It would have been so perfect with a second head sculpture with a different expression on the face. I'm telling you, this would have been a perfect 10. But unfortunately, they didn't give us a second head sculpture, so I had to take a little bit away. But guys, you get a really awesome figure. You get all these accessories, the money bags, the tentacles, the goggles, the coat, different hand gestures, and plus you get that awesome head sculpture. So would I recommend this figure? Hell Yes, I would recommend this figure for anybody who's a Marvel fan that loves the Spider-Man movies from back in the days. I highly recommend this figure. Toys R Us did an awesome job with this figure, and I can't wait to display this figure on my shelf with the rest of the figures. And let me not forget, I love taking pictures of these figures, posing them up, reenacting scenes from the movie. And if you guys want to take a look at some of the pictures that I do take of this figure, follow me on my Instagram. I put it on the screen now. Also, there's a link at the bottom section below, so you can click on that and it'll take you directly to my Instagram or any of my social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, my gaming Facebook channel, which I stream there a lot live, so you guys should go check it out if you're into gaming. Alright guys, if you're new to the channel, if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe now, and please don't forget to hit that like button after the video. It helps the channel out and I would really appreciate it. Guys, if you hit that like button, it helps you to push my video out into the public, where it's a lot easier for my video to be found by other people. So those likes do count a lot. Alright guys, thank you for all the love and support, and I'll see you on the next unboxing. Peace.
Spider-Man, you brought me to this, you wretch. You killed Rosie. Your suffering will be immeasurable.